Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete.
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. It's going to be just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Seth Lugo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
In the air, left field. Melendez drifts towards it. And there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And now it's Luis Robert. Robert, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
One out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And that one sliced foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Next offering is outside. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the White Sox. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Martin Perez. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Baldwin. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, Really hard for them to be effective.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Ball one there. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner holds.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now, Michael Massey. There's the strike. Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that is out of play. Two outs. That misses. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
This is my day, this is my night, this is my pain, this is my life, this is what I was born to do, I was born to do,
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Lugo back to work. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball left side. One up, one down.
He's out.
That is the third baseman, number 5, Josh.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And that one upstairs. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Just missed. On the ground, right side. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And it remains 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
And a foul ball. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. And there's a ball. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
MJ Melendez digs in now. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that skips in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next pitch is inside, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit in the air left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away.
Batting eighth, third baseman.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. And that one is inside.
1 ball, no strike.
That's down and in. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Up the middle, Baldwin. Handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, now here is Miguel Vargas. And that misses. And that's ball 1. On the ground to third. And it stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's in there. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Corey Lee. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1. No.
Lugo throws over. Vargas dives back in safely. The 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Fly to left his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. White Sox down a run.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Righty delivers. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Cut on and lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the Royals batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Jonathan India, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one not close. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-2.
Out to short. The throw to first.
Out.
And there's 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Doubled his first time. And that's outside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Out to short. What a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
So a man at first. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game.
Ball.
He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Two outs. Line drive, and no one can get there. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Number 13.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one's in there. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Witt over at second. Pasquantino on at first with 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground, right side to first. That's the 3rd out. Royals strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's Robert now.
Robert.
And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Benintendi to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in for a strike. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Benintendi, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2015. 1 down, base is empty. Way high.
1-1.
White Sox down a run. Now a fly ball to right center. Renfroe sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
The first baseman, number 25.
Andrew Vaughn now. Grounded out his first time. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here is Michael Massey. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Falling
No,
behind
that's a ball.
2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. To the right side, Sosa. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The right fielder, number 16, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Breaking ball
2-2.
misses, down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that
Full count.
skips in the dirt. On the ground, Vaughn takes it to the bag,
He's
steps
out.
on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 down, base is empty. MJ Melendez now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. That's to third. Rojas whips it across.
You're out.
Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. Lugo back to work. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg up and loosening in the pen. Harvey also getting ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, foul to the left. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next to hit for the Sox, Lenyn Sosa. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next to hit, Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the
No,
mark there.
outside.
1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing. Jordan Leisure takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle.
So digging in, Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Now batting, the designated
Jonathan Indy at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Swings through that one out in front that time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Brooks Baldwin. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And there's one down. Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, not close. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Finish him.
2 down, nobody on. That's outside, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hit in the air, left field. Melendez drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 1 and the White Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
The White Sox going with a new arm, Gus Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. And first offering is fouled off. Out to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out. Man at first, digging in, Vinny Pasquantino.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Cam Boozer preparing to come on if needed. And that's too high. Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. It bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. That one misses, Ball one.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Man at second. Fly ball down the line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Michael.
And now Michael Massey.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Foul ball there. And he hits a ground ball right
That's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Got him looking. And there's two down.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate has grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and Renfroe is retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. KC gets one on the double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Carlos Estevez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs. 1-2 the count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Benintendi in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one outside. And the count is 1-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, You execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Swing and a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the third inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. That one found hard the other way. And now it's even up.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tying run at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So they're down to their final out. So up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas. Estevez, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
They're down to their final strike.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One strike away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. In the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.